What's good, y'all? Welcome to my review for this week's episode of Dragon Ball Super, and it was alright. In all honesty, it was alright. If you guys follow me on Twitter and Instagram, you guys know I was posting about this episode and a couple questionable things in this episode, or I think it was just one thing, and I like to actually post about Super. Anyway, so yeah, no, this episode was predominantly focused on Gohan, which you guys know I'm a massive Gohan fan. He's like my second favorite character in Dragon Ball behind my man Vegeta. And while there were moments in here that I did like there was a few Gohan moments I did like, but a lot of time I'm just kind of like screaming at the television, be like, Gohan, why aren't you doing nothing? Gohan, why aren't you doing this? Or I'm yelling Mr. Sane. I mean, there was this one really cool moment with Videl that I really liked. But I don't know. This episode was alright. In all honesty, this episode was alright. It wasn't terrible. It's not like the shit from the Planet Potiphar shit. That was just terrible. That was just shite. This is something that's at least tolerable to watch. So anyway, enough jibber jabber. Let us talk about this week's episode. So we start this off, we got my man Jocko, which I like it that we did get a nice little cameo from Jocko here. It looks like next week is going to be focusing on more on Jocko and this new alien creature. I also forget the creature's name. So yeah, anyway, he's at this ramen shop, this intergalactic ramen shop. The ramen looks damn good. If there's one thing I always gotta give Toei props for, is that they know how to make some damn good looking food. Just like when I was rewatching the episode right now, just to make sure I got all just so I can remember everything that happened. I was like, oh man, now I'm in the mood for ramen, right? Now I might make some later. I might, heat up some ramen later. I don't know. Anyway, so, okay, so while he's out eating his ramen, the guy behind the kitchen is like, hey man, shouldn't you be eating while I do? He's like, don't worry, it's fine. We can let the patrolman get hungry too. Plus, that's some damn good-looking ramen. I cannot lie. That's some damn good-looking ramen. Anyway, so he explains, like, oh yeah, that's the new alien we had. I honestly forget his name. It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. He's like, oh yeah, we got to do aliens on our most wanted list, blah, blah, blah. He's fine. But as soon as Jocko says, it's fine, he ain't getting out, he gets out. I was like, called it. And then, Jocko says, like, you mind if this ever comes out that you just said you forced me here, that you insisted I stay here for Robin? I'm filing a complaint. So then we get back to Gohan, which is where the rest of the episode takes place. Which, like I said, there were moments in here that, as a Gohan fan, I did like, but there's a lot of moments as a Gohan that pissed me off. It just showed you how much of a pussy ass bitch Gohan has become. Like with the stuff with this kid Barry. There's so many times that how this kid talks to Gohan, and Gohan just takes it. Gohan's like, he doesn't say, boy! Who do you think you talking to? He never stands his ground. He starts making moves on Videl. Well, Joe gotta say, okay, for Videl, I like that. I like that Videl was like, nah. But then as soon as afterward, Gohan's like, you could have just humored him. I'm like, Gohan, you should have given your wife props. You shouldn't be like, you should have humored him. It's like, I didn't want it. I'm like, come on, man, give your wife some props. You're like, nice job. I'm surprised you didn't kick him in the balls while you were at it. Like, come on, man, say something like that. Come on. Anyway. So yeah, so some of Videl were it just showed you why I think Videl's best girl. Even though you got this this cocky Logan Paul wannabe Barry that looks like Hokage Naruto. It's for number one said in his review of this episode, he said that looks like Hokage Naruto, and the director looks like a washed up Ash Ketchum for Pokemon. I've been watching it again. I can see it. Anyway, so they're walking around the set after they watch the trailer. Videl guy's like, you go, come on, Mr. Sage, come on, Dad, you're getting a little why are you doing this? Why are you doing this, man? Why are you doing this? And so they get to the set. Gohan's like, no, man, wish Dad was here to see this. And we see Goku, which is I guess a joke or a little a saying or something oh, when you sneeze, that means someone's talking about you. Pretty much, that's what Toei's talking about. So yeah, and if you guys remember Barrett from anything else, he actually made an appearance in DBZ. Actually, it was an episode with Kid Buu. I think it was around the end of the series, but before the massive time skip. I only remember that because I saw Gito's review as well, because I was curious what other people thought of this episode and the moment I'm about to talk about right now, but nobody actually ended up talking about, at least from the reviews I watched. So while they're walking down the set, then we see that the love interest is this idol in Japan, which I love how Japan's got, how Toei and DBS is just got self-aware how Japan's cinema is, because like there's a lot of Japanese movies out there that have the verses in their titles, like Godzilla versus Mothra, Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, Godzilla versus King Kong, Godzilla versus King Ghidorah, Sadako versus Kayoko, Ring versus the Garage, or Juno if you want to get technical with the titles, or Ringu, I guess also. Anyway, she starts. So she's like, Mr. Satan, and Mr. Satan starts blushing. Yes, Mr. Satan starts blushing, and it's like, oh, hi, Coco. We just mentioned, and the man is like awkward. He's fidgeting. I'm like, my man, do you like her? Dude, she's old enough to be your daughter, for Christ's sakes! Jesus Christ! Like, look, I think I now know why I hate Mr. Satan as much as I do. He reminds me of Greg Paul! Longer Jake Paul's brother. That creepy motherfucker that kissed a girl half his age? Yeah! That motherfucker! Jesus fucking Christ, really? I swear to always tried to make me hate Mr. Satan at this rate. I don't know why that had to be in there, because Jesus Christ, Toei, are you trying to get me really pissed off? That was just disgusting to watch. I'm like, Christ, and the man's like, oh yeah, and I'm like, bro, keep that shit in your pants. She's old enough to be your daughter, for Christ's sake. And he's like, wow, right in front of Videl, Gohan, and Pan, and the man damn near announces oh yeah, Gohan's Mr. Saiyaman, Great Saiyaman, but Videl stops him thankfully. Tell hey, Gohan's boss a little bit of an asshole, so we need to keep that shit on the down low. You feel me? So he's like, alright, fine. So he doesn't end up saying it that he is of course a great Saiyaman. I don't know why it took me so long to say that sentence. So they get to the set where we then see Barry just being where we also see Barry's like, oh, we gotta get some friendly. Oh, hello there. What's your name? And he holds his hand and is about to kiss him, but Videl pulls it out and he's like, oh, would you want an autograph? And I'm like, and I love Videl's just like, nah, bitch, fuck off. I just love Videl does that. She just walks off. That's why I think Videl's best girl, because of that shit. And Gohan just started, you could have humored him. I'm like, nah, Gohan, you should have actually, gotten in the middle of that. You should have, I don't know. Now, granted, I'm not saying that Gohan needs to fight Videl now, because Videl, as we've seen in Z, can hold her own in a fight. She did take that major ass whooping from one of those Majin fighters in the tournament. So we all know that she can hold her own in the fight. But I'm just saying, you should have maybe a little bit intervened. I know, I get your hell in pants, but at the same time, she can fly. She can take a hit. She is a Saiyan, after all. So you could, at least at the very least, hey, man, put your shoulder on him, get him out of the way. I'm not saying you have to go full on, Ultimate Gohan and go beast on his ass and, beat him within an inch of his life. But I'm just saying, you could maybe, I don't know, put a shoulder on him, tell him, hey, man, back off, something along those lines. Just saying. So they get to the set where the actual servers to see, where they actually filmed the movie. And while they get there, they're about to do this stunt where Barrow's like, hey, I want to make one little minor adjustment. Instead of him running out of the way, or I forget exactly, why don't you have him jump into the tank? It makes me look a little more heroic. It makes me look more heroic. It's like, okay, if we get some wires together, we'll go. It's like, oh no, we're not using any wires. That's kind of the thing about my movies. We never use them. And he's like, Nani? Something like, if you can't do it, you'll get fired. I'll make sure you never work another day in this business again if you can't do it. I'm like, you motherfucker. Although this is probably how Logan Paul and Jake Paul are on movie sets. And also, they're probably assholes. Like, oh, if you can't do this, I'll make sure you never work a day in your life. Because, fuck those assholes. Anyway, so then Gohan stands up, getting in there. He's like, no, hey guys, the sunset, and oh, you think you could do it? You can. And then Bear's like, oh, you think you can do it? You can do it to impress girls. He's like, and Gohan actually does, but it's not to impress mass women. It's really just to impress Pan, which I guess that's a cute little moment, like you go on being like, oh yeah, I just want to impress my little girl, like yeah, when she gets on, when we show her the movie and she gets to see her dad as a stuntman, which I guess that's actually pretty cool of Gohan. That's like one of the few moments in this episode that I did actually like. Was that moment between Gohan there, especially so he does a stunt, he jumps into the tank, grabs the guy, and he's like, I am the Chief of Justice. There's a bunch of freaking poses and be like, Great Saiyaman. And the bear's like, hey man, those are the poses I choreographed. And then I guess the real director or whoever takes off his glasses. He's like, you got a problem, punk. And he got flames in his eyes. And Bear's like, oh no sir, I'm gonna hear my agent call me, bye. And so he's like, hey man, can you be our lead stuntman? You will be great. You are a natural, and plus this might even be my masterpiece. So then Videl actually comes in and like, oh, I forgot this moment was in there until I rewatched but Videl puts herself to go. I think that's probably because I was still so pissed off about the stuff with Mr. Sane. She goes to, she's like, come on Gohan, keep going, plus it reminds me of the old days, which is kind of a rush. And my man starts blushing, Videl starts blushing, I just smiles, and I'm like, oh, Gohan, my man, you gonna get some pussy tonight. My man, you better keep going. You got your wife happy. Well, like this, I can say, always say, happy wife, happy life. So like I said, I was like, oh, Videl. That was also another one of my favorite moments. This episode was definitely that one, because like, oh. Anyway, so Gohan ends up agreeing. He ends up having to memorize the whole script, which I don't get why he has to memorize the whole script, because I know there's a movie like something like this who would have to do a lot of stunt work. Oh, by the way, actually, the reason why Barry doesn't do the stunts is he's like, oh, he wants to, but he can't because of us A-list actor like himself gets into it to stop producing. It sounds like a mixture between the Miz and the Paul Bros. Like, and I love you say that, like, oh, if an A-list star like me gets injured, they have to stop producing. I'm like, yeah, tell it to Tom Cruise, because the guys didn't know. I actually saw Fallout yesterday. I haven't recorded my review yet because I've been busy. I probably won't record till Monday because you guys know my weekends are pretty packed with the anime reviews. I got DBZ, Super, JoJo, and Attack on Titan Season 3. I got those, so I may also, and plus, we got the final day of the third anniversary summons. So we got the round 4 of the Brave Soul summons after that. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing that a lot midway while I'm downtime of these reviews. So yeah, I'll probably do the review on Monday, and you'll probably see it also released on Monday. Anyway, because like the stunts that Tom Cruise does in that movie, Jesus Christ, I swear to, like, and the man actually apparently broke his leg once, and I think they actually kept that in the movie, and I think I remember what scene that was, although I'm probably not sure. But anyway, yeah, if you guys not seen Fallout, go watch it. It's fucking phenomenal. Like, oh my god, the stunt work in there, like, Tom Cruise, my man, you're in your 50s, how are you still doing this, my man? And it looks like he's in his 30s. Anyway, so enough of that jibber jabber. So we get back to, oh man, I got to memorize, which I don't think Gohan really has to memorize all of it. In all honesty, like, he only really needs to remember stuff from the action scene, because, like, granted, a movie like this will be predominantly action focused as a versus movie, but I don't think that Gohan needs to memorize the whole entire script page for page to page, front to back. Anyway, so we see these cops, like, a bank robbery's going down. You got my man Krillin. It was nice seeing my man Krillin. He, like, goes into these robbers, and Krillin kind of dodges all their bullets, and then, Goku, my man Gohan, bursts through the wall, and, like, he ends up, like, grabbing Krillin on his ass. He's like, I am Great Saiyaman to take you down! And they're like, oh, it's Great Saiyaman! It's like, you bastard. It's like, I'm sorry, do I know you? Yes, you did, you foiled our plans a while ago. And then they play this clip of when Gohan and Videl took down these crooks. Now, weirdly, the animation, because when they do flashbacks related to Z, they just use Kai footage. They did. This was wholly this was animated the same style, same thing as Super. Now, apparently, if I remember correctly, in Geekon's review, he said it was actually from something from the manga. I'm believing Z, from Z, but that was never actually ever adapted into the anime. So that's probably why it does look like that. as was well, no, Vanilla had a long, which I was never really personally a fan of. Me personally, I also prefer with short, but not how it is in Super, where it's all straight. I prefer it with how it looked like in Z, when she kind of, when it almost looked kind of Saiyan-esque, pointy. When it looked like she had almost Saiyan hair. I wish they kept that for Super, but whatever. It's not a huge loss for me. But anyway, so yeah, that's my God. That's just more or less personal. Anyway, so it's like, oh yes, now I remember you. So how the hell are you? It's like, how the hell you think we've been? So go on is about like, and then actually the alien creature actually ends up taking over him as we learn that he can actually possess bodies and make them stronger. It's like this. I think it was, I forget what the villain was called, but it's like this villain that was in GT. You guys know I don't know GT. I only know that from Gate Dub's review. Anyway. Okay, so so he gets over there, then Gohan and they're having a little fight, and Gohan is actually about to use the Kamehameha on this guy, and I'm like, yo, Gohan, you about to kill this dude? And then he ends up like, a great Saiyaman beam, and he ends up just using this little beam instead to take him out, and so everyone thinks this is just a massive publicity stunt for the movie, and so everyone's there thinking like, oh yeah, the great Saiyaman is actually Gohan. And so, Bulma actually comes in there in the nick of time, tells like, oh yeah, that suit that I had a second suit made for you guys in case the first one got damaged during filming. Unfortunately, that one got stolen. So yeah, they end up like, okay, Gohan is not the real Saiyaman. And then Barry comes in there. He gets in Gohan's face. He's like, just because you think hey, don't you ever act like a big shot on my set? Just because you can do a couple stunts that make you hot shit. And I'm like, and Gohan's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'll go and put him a costume. I'm like, Gohan, you gonna let talk to you like that? My man, you gonna let him talk to you like that? You ain't gonna stand your ground. Now, I understand Gohan is not the very aggressive type. He's not like Vegeta. I'm the Vegeta. Vegeta would have just killed him. But Gohan, you couldn't stand your ground a little bit. Tell the dude to at least, I don't know, fuck off. Like, come on, Gohan. You won't let this Logan Paul wannabe talk to you like that? You, Gohan, the man that defeated Cell, the man that gave Super Boo a run for his money. You gonna let him talk to you like that? You gonna let him talk to you like that? Really, my man? Really? Anyway, so yeah, and then after that, Bulma, the Bulma and Gohan go on the roof, and Gohan's like, thanks, Miguel, thanks, Bulma, you saved my ass there. We actually see the Coco, the idol, was over her whole entire conversation until then. So then, around the end of the episode, we see that actually, that after Gohan gets her little stunts done, she actually wants that Coco wants to rehearse his lines with him. And when I saw those, like, oh my God, Gohan, why you fall? And like she says, like, and Gohan's like, oh, don't you introduce the real idea? He's like, no, it has to be you. It has to be you. At this point, we'll be like, Gohan, how are you not seeing this? How are you not seeing right through this, man? She does not want to rehearse her lines with you. You need to read between the lines, my brother, because she obviously does not want to rehearse lines with you. I mean, if she says she has to be you when you're a stuntman, dude, that just shows you that. Come on, man. You should be able to see right through that. Anyway, after that, we then go to the roof. She tells like, oh yeah, I overheard your conversation, and that that I know that you're great Sam, but don't worry, I won't tell anyone. But all you gotta do is just fly me to my house. I swear to go, come on, man, you're married. And he ends up agreeing, and I'm like, man, show him you're married. You know how romantic that is, my dude? Especially at night. She's like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. I'm like, Gohan, my man, what? Like, I don't know who's dumber, you or Goku. Like, how do you not see through this? Anyway, so the end of the episode ends with Jackal coming in there and bringing out the big space cannon, as it's called, or something along those lines, and ends up, firing right at Gohan. So yeah, overall this episode was fine. There were a few Gohan moments that I liked in this episode. There's a couple of Videl moments that I really enjoyed. But there were a few moments I just did not like, so I just straight up hated. Overall, this episode a 6 out of 10. Next week looked like it could be interesting as a second part, but I just want to get to the Universal Survival arc, the Tournament Power Array. I want to see Goku versus Jiren. Just let's get there, please. I just want to get to that arc. I want to see the new Saiyans. I want to see Kaba return. I want to see something. Come on. Anyway, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, if you're not below. And as always, come back for more. And if I didn't say already, I give this episode a 6 out of 10.